how they match up with Charlo, 5 years younger. The height and reach in favor of Charlo. Good numbers for him. No 3 knockdown rule, no standing 8 count. Fighter cannot be saved by the bell at all. Referee or the doctor can stop the fight, which is official after 4 rounds. That pertains to the headbutt possibility. If it's official after 4 rounds, stop for a headbutt. Whoever's ahead at that time wins. Let's meet the fighters.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you, and we welcome you to Barclays Center here in Brooklyn, New York, as Premier Boxing Champions presents a big night of action coming your way, and it's all brought to you by DeBella Entertainment and Showtime, sponsored by Corona. This bout in the ring is presented in conjunction with Don King Productions and is sanctioned by the WBC, the president Mauricio Suleiman, the supervisor is Bismarck Morales. Introducing to you our 3 judges scoring the bout from ringside. From Newark, New Jersey, Larry Hazard Jr. From Brookfield, Connecticut, Frank Lombardi. And from Buffalo, New York, Eric Marlinski. Introducing to you at this time our 3rd man to the ring, the referee in charge of the action, Harvey Dock. All right, fans, here we go. 12 rounds of boxing for the WBC Super Welterweight Championship of the World. Introducing to you first the challenger, fighting out of the red corner, wearing black trunks with yellow trim, hailing from Dallas, Texas. He weighed in at 153 3/4 pounds. His record stands at 26 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw, with 18 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the WBC #1 ranked world contender, introducing Charles, the Future Hatley. And his opponent ready to go across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, the defending world champion, wearing tan-colored trunks. Fighting out of Houston, Texas, he weighed in at 153 1/2 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign in the ring with a record of 28 wins, no losses, 13 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight, he is making the first defense of his title. Please welcome the undefeated WBC Super Welterweight Champion of the World, Jermell Iron Man Charlo. And once again, our referee in charge, now to give instructions, is Harvey Dock.
Okay, guys, you received your instructions earlier. Remember, obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times, touch gloves. Good luck to you.
All right, how quickly time flies. Seems like just yesterday we were broadcasting Charlo's fights as he was an up-and-comer. Hatley will try to dislodge him from his title tonight. And now, seemingly overnight, 4 years later, Charlo's making a title defense. Champion against #1. Here we go. Charlo with the height and reach. Expect him to be able to utilize his jab. And he sets up a right hand with that jab. That's what reach will do for you. Make your opponent have to react to the jab, and then you can fire the right hand behind it, which Charlo did. The other thing that's interesting for Charlo is, okay, he's got the height and reach, so you expect the jab. But after that last knockout, which was a terrific left hook that finished it, that's something else you have to worry about from the left hand when you face him.
Step back, step back.
Charlo looking to find positioning, and Hatley trying to see where he might be comfortable. Doesn't want to be on the end of Charlo's jab, that's for sure. He needs to find an inexpensive way to get inside. Double jab, good right hand by Charlo. Left hook to the body by Charlo, but staying true to his game plan of not committing much, staying outside. So it's more like chess. The opening round of this one is it's all about positioning for Charlo and Hatley as we come to the end of round one.
Time!
You see how he control the distance in the range. He's reaching every time.
Oh, okay.
So he's going to reach in, and sometimes don't go back, step into him with the punch.
Okay.
Suckle him in, right? Every time you go back, you're going to do this. You're going to do that to him.
Okay, I
If
see
they don't
it.
do that one time, bam, come out with the right. And step over to the right hand. He might come back out left-handed. It don't matter. I need more jab, bro. I need more jab. And listen, step over.
For the right hand. Keep his right hand up high for the hook, okay? Just keep turning and outscoring it. And you're gonna catch up with it. Get tight, dig around to the body on it.
Out, fellas, let's go.
And as you might suspect, after a quiet first round, the corners for both fighters imploring for more of what their fighter does best. So in the Charlo corner, that was more jabs. Keep firing from outside, then step over to your right hand. For Hatley, try to get inside that left hand and wear Charlo down. Good left hook by Charlo. Thus far, Charlo trying to make it as difficult as possible for Hatley to obtain the inside. Piston-like jab by Charlo. Almost a peekaboo type defense for Hatley, which means for Charlo, a couple different things you can do with that. You can jab to the body because you have the height and reach. Or you could pop a couple jabs that get caught in the gloves.
I know, I got you. Keep him up, keep him up.
Unload a body shot. Double jab by Charlo. Just missed with the right hand. Potential bombs by Charlo have been just a little bit short. That will change if he can throw them behind a jab. difficult time
Right. Step back.
getting into punching room against Charlo. The other thing to keep in mind is as Hatley is advancing, Charlo sets a trap. He can nail him with an uppercut. Good shot by Charlo.
Time.
Huh?
Well, no.
No. Relax. I know you all bound. Relax. How you feel? Water, CP. Spit bucket. Gotta keep your hands up. Gotta rinse out one time. What a spit bucket at? Spit on stone coat.
Now watch the heads come together right there. Charlo leaning in. Makes a reaction sign. At the end of the round, this is where the reach comes in. He has to react to the jab, and then you can fire a right hand onto the shoulder area that just missed the jaw, and look how potent it was. If that gets under the chin, it might be a knockdown there. We start round 3. Jermell Charlo defending his WBC Super Welterweight Championship against top contender Charles Hatley. And Dave Bontempo coming from the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. Charlo from Houston, Hatley from Dallas. Texas fighters meeting in New York, and that's what you do when you want to get a worldwide audience, as these guys have. And if you want to fight in a boxing capital, as these guys are doing in New York.
All right, come up. You all right? Okay. Don't push him down. Let's go.
This arena has become a hotbed of boxing and really a source of joy for those in boxing. They love to come and watch top-notch cards. Charlo stalking, trying to cut off the ring here. Jab. Hatley has a real problem trying to get past that jab hand of Charlo. First thing you want to do is make yourself small. Become a smaller target. But he just got nailed and down he goes. He's caught in between and Charlo drops him.
5, 6, 7, 8. Give me glove. You all right?
How will Charlo follow up here? That was a thunderous right hand. Good right hand by Charlo. You're worried about getting inside the jab hand. And as you're worried about that, if you're Hatley, you walk into the other big bomb. That is the byproduct of height and reach and power. Jab here by Charlo. It's very patient.
Right.
He did rock Hatley with that right hand.
Right.
And then Hatley fought back. He had a good opening, but he was just a little far away and could not get there. Charlo can fire that right hand trying to jab and key off something Hatley does.
Right. Stay off his head.
For the champion.
Time.
Rinse out. Put a bucket there. Take that stuff out of there, we can rinse out. Right now? Yo, you can't get hit with no right hand, Charlie. You hear me?
Watch how he does it. Boom. Hatley had to worry about the left hand, and he walked into the path of the right. Distract with the jab, and then come in with the right hand into the temple area. An equilibrium shot causes the knockdown. Height and reach. Jab, you drive him back right into the path of your right hand. That's the intangible asset of the height and reach. You see it there. Into round 4 we go. How did Charles Hatley recover in that 1 minute between rounds? As he was dropped ferociously by a Charlo right hand in the 3rd. How quickly will Charlo go back to what he just did to the knockdown? He'll try to set it up by going on the attack with the jab, and then try to score the right hand. And wait for Hatley to walk into it.
Keep him up, keep him up, keep him up.
Beautiful combination, the jab and the right hand, and that right hand was potent. And you get the sense that Charlo can land that anytime he wants. Hatley trying to claim some turf. Not let Charlo just walk through him. Charlo continues to cut off the ring without committing from outside. We're doing a little Bernard Hopkins maneuver here. Slowly cut off the ring. Going side to side, but slowly you're driving the opponent into the corner.
Work!
Twice, but Charlo is right back on top of him, cutting off the ring. That kick by Charlo just misses.
Watch your head, watch your head, watch your head. I got you. Don't do that again. Watch your head.
Hatley warned about the head, and that's part of the frustration about being the smaller fighter. You try to will your way inside. Charlo loads up. Round 4 comes to a close.
Head butt intentional hit behind the head. Let's keep it clean. Let's keep it clean, all right?
Yeah, elbow.
I saw everything.
Okay.
Right here, the head butt intentional. I didn't behind the head.
Come on, don't worry about that.
Let's keep it clean.
Right, gotta keep turning. Watch for the 1-2. All he's doing is the 1-2. Try to.
Charlo dominates the fight with the left hand with his reach. Sometimes he pops the right hand behind it like he did for the knockdown. Watch his headbutt by Hatley. One of the few times you'll see a referee rule in
Seconds out! Seconds out!
That's what he rules here. As we start round 5, 95% of the time you'll see a headbutt ruled. It's called unintentional. This one was called intentional. So implications would be more along the lines of Hatley was winning, he could
Keep him up, keep him up, keep him up, keep him up.
after the precedent has been set with intentional headbutts. But he has far bigger problems than that right now. Problems all named Jermell Charlo. Gradual cutting off of the ring, and it did not quite trap Hatley. Sort of a slow squeeze, but the crowd does not appreciate it. Just missing with that right hand behind the jab. Showed good quickness to get it off. Good jab and right hand by Charlo. Good left hook by Charlo. Heads come together again. Now for Charlo, he could finish that combo. Jab, right hand, and then in the right spot, fire an uppercut because it's there for him. Uppercut by Charlo gets home. Final seconds of round 5 ticking off.
The jab, find him with the jab. Jab, make him dip first, then shoot the right hand. You throwing the double jab right over there. Jab, make him react, then you shoot the shot, all right? And that's gonna open up the right hook, that's gonna open up the left hook. But I need a jab step in with a strong left hook, right? Jab step in with long.
Charlo on the outside, jab gets blocked, right hand scores, the uppercut does the major damage there. I said third punch of a combination would work for him, and it didn't.
Seconds out!
Jermell Charlo doing a number on Charles Hatley as we start round 6, scheduled for 12. WBC Super Welterweight Championship. Charlo's first defense. And again, he gets to Hatley opening up here. Good right hand. Hatley covering up. Charlo runs with a huge right hand. That's it right away. Referee all over it smartly. Charlo fired that right hand all the way from Texas. Harvey Dock right on it. Doesn't even bother to counter. Gives Hatley a few more seconds. Quicker the medics can get there. Concern for Hatley is Charlo. Shots here by Charlo, and then he had that time to pivot and get power in there. Look at where this comes from. He gets everything right on the mark. That is a lights out right. Harvey Dock, the referee, knows exactly what he's looking at and calls it off without a count. Watch how Charlo now moves it. There's the pivot. Everything here is the pivot. It's not just the right hand, but it's what precedes the right hand. He showed a veteran's poise in not rushing that chance. Key was the shift. The shift in the weight. That's what sets up a highlight reel bomb. Quite a successful first defense for Charlo.
Talk to Jim. Let him raise your hand. Way to go to work, baby. Jim's gonna talk to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 32 seconds in round number 6. He is the winner by way of knockout. He is still undefeated and still the WBC Super Welterweight Champion of the World, Jermell Iron Man